Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Catchup. And today, my guest is Sherieka Richardson. I have not seen this lady since 1996. I want to say thank you for making time to sit with me today
My
and for
pleasure.
saying yes.
Finally.
I asked her several times. And I said, I'm going to ask one more time, no pressure. And she said, let me think about it. And then I saw a text one and I'm like, woo, I'm like a little kid. She gonna say yes? She said, hi. What did you say? Hi. I thought about it.
Yeah,
And I'm
or
gonna
something
say
like,
yes.
hey,
But I'm
yes,
scared.
But I'm scared. Yes, definitely scared.
Everyone, even Mrs. Boyd, who I just interviewed, said a lot of nervous energy. Just think it's just me and you sitting to catch up. Sounds
Yeah,
good?
let's catch up.
Let's catch up. So the year you graduated was 1996
The
with
best
me.
year.
The best year.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Manis have not seen another batch of girls like us since then.
And
I'm saying that without no apology. I mean, the girls are out of this world.
good friends.
Good friends, no matter how long we go without talking.
Yes.
Like here, whenever we meet, it's
Yes.
like there's this chemistry
Yes.
that just ignites, and we just get along. We just mellow. It doesn't matter
It
how
is
long.
so true.
Yes.
Oh my
So
goodness.
that is one of our good assets or quality of that year group. Yeah.
So you're gonna give everyone in about 30 seconds using milestones. What you've been up to since 96.
Wow. Finished high school, went to teachers college, finished teachers college,
Some shop?
some shop teachers
Me too?
college. Yes. And started teaching at Unity Primary School as a classroom teacher. Then went and did my degree. After I did my degree in guidance and counseling, because actually when I went to some shop teachers college, I wanted to do guidance and counseling, but back then it was only married persons could do the guidance and counseling program, or mature female adults. So when I applied for that, they said no. So they pushed me into the primary program, which I did. So when I finished some shop, I went and I did my degree in guidance and counseling. I taught a couple of years at Unity Primary School as a classroom teacher, and then there was a vacancy for a guidance counselor at the school. Applied, I got it, so I've been a counselor, guidance counselor since then. Had a wonderful daughter, got married, and went through a lot of struggles during that period.
Yes. That's it?
No,
Yes, more.
I'm trying to remember. Got married. My mother got ill during that time too, so at that time I went through a very traumatic time and so on. So basically, in a nutshell, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's a good high level overview. So we know about your family now, we know about work. So what do you do for fun? And you're located in Jamaica.
For
What do you do for fun? To relax? What are your hobbies?
Sleep.
You're not the only one. I've heard sleep mentioned a couple times as a hobby.
Okay, but I love to watch television. So I'll stay home or go to a movie. That's me. I also like all these parties. Back in the days, I usually go to richer parties and so on. But now it's more low key. It's just at home, watch movies with the family and so on. And from time to time, we meet up with good friends and we go out sometimes,
All right.
basically.
We're going to go back to Manning school days. We're going to talk about your favorites now. Who was your favorite teacher?
Oh, Lord.
You only get 2 marks.
Only two?
Only two.
All right. 2 teachers that stood out. Reverend Anderson. Because Reverend Anderson used to give us some good advice. And I remember even he was the one who encouraged me to go to some shop.
Yes.
He wanted me to be a teacher and he encouraged me to go. Because I didn't know what I wanted to do when I left school. I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do. And he was one of the persons who sat down with me and showed me the option. He said, if you're a teacher, you can branch out into anything later on. So since you don't know what you want to do,
Start there.
just start there and then it will fall into place and so on. And then there was Miss Wilson, our Mrs. Wilson, our form teacher, yeah. Our class used to give little trouble, and she was the only one that usually stood up for us.
Yes.
And encourage us and tell us, to do our best and so on. So I remember her quite, along with other teachers, but those two, as you say, it's only two. I'm
Only
entitled
two. So sorry if others didn't get mentioned. I love you all. And she loves you all. Subject. What was your favorite subject? Maths, right? Maths.
No, Nackia was terrible. I was horrible at maths. I hated maths. Sorry. Mr. Chana did his very best, and I love him dearly for that. He tried, but honestly, maths, even today with my daughter at school,
Yes.
doing maths.
I just say maths because it's mine. That's all.
Okay, I know. I think mine was social studies.
Yes.
It was easy. It was easy. And we had Miss Rumble. She was good at it. So I guess
It's
mine,
good.
yeah.
Memories.
Ooh.
Back in your mining school days, what's your many good memories?
I have so many.
Tell us
My
a
high
few.
school years were the best years of my life. I tell everyone over and over. I enjoyed coming to school. I mean, you don't feel a burden coming to school. You can't wait to wake up to come to school. When you come to school, you meet up and all your crazy friends them. And I had a lot. I had a lot of crazy friends.
You still do.
I still do, honestly. We are still friends, and I can name them. I can name them because they are my friends from way back when. Heather Brown, Andreen, Fiona, Patrice. Those girls are my rock. And from then till now, they are here with me, and I appreciate them very much. And no matter how long we not talk, we call each other and they come in like clockwork. We just
Yes.
start back again and everything. And every milestone, every pitfall, everything in my life, those girls have been there for me.
Okay.
And so I also feel that I'm blessed with good friends.
Good.
I'm blessed with good friends.
And it's a wonderful thing,
And it's
isn't
a
it?
wonderful thing to have good friends and so on. So, but my favorite memory
Yes.
at Manning's would be the concerts.
Yes.
Many concerts, because I was not allowed to go anywhere at nights. So my only fun was the concerts. But guess what? You have to reach them at a certain time.
Yes.
And concert now finish at a certain time. So we always inside concert enjoying ourselves, but watching the time.
Yes.
Because we live a Chantilly, so we have to make sure so we walk fast, walk and run to reach home before a certain time, because we're not supposed to go to a concert either, but we could have passed it off, so we go on library, and library goes a certain time too, so
Right.
you have to reach home at a certain time. And I remember, God, I don't want to call her name, but a particular friend.
Look here. Call her name because other people.
Other people. A particular friend of mine was not allowed to go out either.
Yes.
But she never really always have money if you go to a concert. So after the evening, she always, we always have the guys, them what they
Yes.
look out for you. We always go and say, bigger $5 until you get $20.
Yes.
So when she get the 20, we would be in the concert already. So when she get the $20 now, should I bounce a come in and with music? And I can remember her, how happy she was bouncing coming in and the concert, and then we there dancing and enjoying yourself, and then we watch the time and then we say come on. So we always have to leave before the concert finish. But it was always fun to go at those concerts, I'm telling you.
Because I'm performing. I'm joking.
Oh, yes, Nackia. The dancer.
Oh my God.
Right, so,
Yes. I understood. I remember them very well.
Yeah. There are a lot of memories, and the loving action bench, all the arguments and the conversations, there.
How
And the
did-
famous trees out the front, the
Yes,
picture trees.
The picture trees. My
If
goodness.
you don't have a picture
on those trees.
under those trees, you never come to Manning's. You're
Big
not-
up Keith. His episode is coming up. By the time you hear his episode has
Oh,
already passed.
wow,
Yes, I
yes.
sat with Keith.
Yes.
So, how would you describe your personality back in high school? What words come to mind to describe you?
A friend once told me
A friend once told you.
that I'm frisky as a puppy. Yes. That one particular friend keeps reminding me that my personality, she will never forget that I always say I'm frisky like a puppy. But back in high school, to be serious, Um, I was bubbly,
Yes.
very
Very
bubbly.
joy.
Yeah,
Very, very bubbly.
yeah.
Smiling.
I didn't make much bother me
Positive.
back then, and so on. And
You ever fight? You never fight in high school.
yes, me and my friend fight. Why? She tell us something? She tell us something? Okay. Me and my friend fight, and she do me bad.
Are you lose?
She do me bad. And even the other day, she talk about it.
Are you on share who it is?
Andreen and Fiona.
This is my face hurts because I'm laughing.
Fiona fight me, and me and Fiona the friend. And Andreen traced me proper one day too. And they are my friends. That's how
And the friendship survived.
it survived. So I get to set me straight.
How would you describe your personality today?
My personality has gone through stages in my
Understood.
adult life for many reasons. After I finished college, I was as confident, independent, bossy in a nice way, because now I was able to do things for myself that my mom once used to do for me. So now the independent come with a certain type of enjoyed that for a couple of years until I got married, had a child. Then when you become a mother, you have this unselfish thing about you. It's like you give more than you ever thought you would,
Understood.
because now you have this little person that is depending on you for everything. So you chip into this protective mother mode. Right. So at that time I was very protective of her. Very protective. Even my mother sometimes I used to say, "Mommy, hold her good no, mommy, my head drop her," and so on. Because I became so protective of her that it was unbelievable. And I think one of the reasons why I was so protective of her was because I had 2 miscarriages before.
I had one.
So when your body and you go through that emotionally,
Yes.
it makes when you finally
How?
have a child, it makes you don't even want a mosquito to touch your child. You're just extra careful. So at that time I was like
Understood.
that. Right. Then when I got married, it also changed again because I had to compromise a lot. And
Nobody not tell me nothing.
nobody not tell you, nobody giving no warning, nobody giving no heads up. Everybody look like it's the white wedding dress and
Beautiful,
the
huh?
beautiful wedding, and you kiss and you go live and this fairy tale. Hell no. Hell no. Marriage is a wonderful union.
It is.
But it takes a toll on you if you're not ready. And I think marriage is for mature persons.
Amen.
And you can make it work, but you have to learn to compromise, and you have to learn to understand that 2 persons of different personality, different background, different everything is coming together, and so you're going to get on each other's nerve. Are you going to want to kill each other sometimes?
Seriously.
And next time you want to love each other unconditionally.
Seriously.
But your parents, nobody, even the counselor that is counseling you before marriage, never sit down with you and say to you that, there are going to become times when you're going to not even want to see your husband.
Don't even.
You don't want to see him
hear him breathe.
You don't want to see him breathe. Oh, Lord.
Seriously.
And then, you have to learn to know how to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll tell you about the responsibility, because coming out from living from your mommy's home and going to live, maybe if I had lived with him before, you understand me,
Yes.
and I know something, but coming out of your home and going to live with this person now, and so you have to take up him plate now, you have to go washing clothes now, all the little things that might look petty to you. If you are not ready for that, it can tear your marriage apart. You understand?
Yes.
So simple little things that.
How did you change your personality?
How did you change my personality? I became more humble. more, what do you call it again? When they say must submissive?
Yes.
Yes. And it was hard at first because if you tell me to move that, I don't think you must move unless I want it to move. So to make peace reign sometimes, you
You
say,
just
okay,
move.
honey, I'll move it. And when you see him put on the cup on the table, you tell him move on over, so now left it on the table. And he left it there, you just take it up and say, babes, I'm going to move this. That wasn't me before. Me usually just come in and cuss and quarrel and say, you understand me? But
It took me a while to get there.
yeah. But when you get there,
Yes.
it's wonderful.
It is.
It's wonderful, but it takes time, and that is why I think marriage calls for a lot of working on. It's not finished. Even though you still have to work
It's
on
not a
it.
destination.
No, it's not.
It's a practice.
It's a practice.
It just
Yeah.
continue.
It continues.
It's a journey.
Journey.
Is there something you used to believe about yourself, Sherieka, that has changed? Whether you look back, that you used to believe in terms of how you see yourself, or thought of yourself?
Back then, I used to worry a lot about what people think of me.
Really?
Believe it or not, yeah.
It didn't show.
No, it didn't show because as they say in counseling, I put up a mask. I had a
My
mask.
goodness.
But I used to worry about what people think of me. And no, I've gotten such a thick skin that I don't know if it matters because I've gone through so much, Nackia,
Yes.
that I remember there was a point in my life when I took sick and I got brown. Brown, Nackia. I was browning and I became extra fat. And people used to say a lot of things that I was bleaching and I was doing all kind of things to myself, and it used to get under my skin. And I usually try to explain to people every time. You know, people look at me and say, I said, no, I didn't do this to myself. And then one day, me just said to myself, say, you know what? To hell with everybody. Believe what you don't want to believe. I know what I'm going through. So I'm just going to just live my life. I'm going to make myself happy. If you want to think what you want to think, go ahead. I just don't care. Because persons can be very cold and bitter when they are not aware of certain things. And my illness let my body go through a lot of changes. A lot of changes. And at first it was hard to accept because this minute I would be brown, next minute I would be dark. I lost a lot of weight, and so a lot of persons don't recognize me most times when they see me. And when they do see me, there's a shock on their face. And before, I used to not want to go anywhere because I'm saying, you know,
You have to explain yourself over
I have to
and over
explain
again.
myself over and over, and then person would make comments, some harsh comments. You know, Jamaicans.
Yes.
Lord, me see so your maga down, so what
Yes.
do you sick? All loud to you know. Not even quiet, then come to you and say to you, so, you know, look well, something wrong with
Yes.
you or someone. Then we see all downtown and just shout out in front of people. So I had to learn to deal with that and don't let it get to me.
Wow.
And then I have some friends, as I was saying to you, when I'm around them, I don't remember that I'm sick. They don't let me feel as if I'm sick, and I love that. I don't love the pity party, Nackia. Me love laugh, I love to have fun and so on. So if you're around me, you know I'm ill, I'm going through a rough time, yes. But no come sit down and look at me and sorry
dwell
for
on
me
it
and
and
dwell
all
on
that.
me. No. Make me laugh, make me happy. make me remember things and so on. And those are the friends I have, and I thank God every day for them, because Nackia, if I didn't have them, what you see here today, you wouldn't see me here today,
Understood.
because stress and a lot of emotions would have taken me over. I'd become depressed.
Understood.
I would be so depressed, I would be locked away and whatever. I know, I'm up and down with them. When they're ready, then call me and then come for me and then carry me. It might not be much, but
It makes a
yes,
difference.
it makes a difference, and it makes me feel relaxed and much more
A
comfortable.
lot of us, you know, I'm gonna be Nackia. A lot of us is going through a lot of shit, and it's not the sickness that you have. A lot of us are battling depression. I have.
Okay.
Sometimes I have ebbs and flows. Sometimes I go straight down
Mm-hmm.
to an abyss, and I have to work myself out of it.
Back
and that's
up.
why I have counseling every month. And I'm not joking, it's a standing appointment on my calendar.
Nothing is wrong with that.
So let me tell you, man, a lot of people, when they do that, first of all, it's ignorance. And they just really don't think through what they just said and the impact. And a lot of people are unhappy and hurting. And so they hurt other people.
Yeah. And most Jamaicans, I can say this, are not aware of my illness. They don't know much about it. They don't understand that, I'm not doing this to myself. And this is how I look at this. I look at life now. Life is like the weather.
Yes.
Today it's sunny and bright, and tomorrow it is raining. It's cloudy. It's bleak, but the sun will come out again. No matter what, it will come out again. So no matter what you're going through, it's just for a period. That's how I look at it, and that's what is taking me to Nackia. I could be so depressed right now with what I've gone through.
Understood.
You understand me? And I refuse, because that little girl that I have there, she is my motivator. She's a little trooper.
How old is she now?
She's 11, and I'm telling you, Nackia, that little girl is my everything. Sometimes she look at me and she just come and say, "Mommy, I love you." And then she'd have the softest
Voice.
No, kiss.
Kiss?
Yes, when she put her lips on my jaw, it feels like butterfly. It gives me butterfly.
Like God is kissing you.
Yes, she is so, and she understands. Our life has changed in more than one reason, because I do dialysis twice per week, and it's very expensive because I do it privately, because I cannot get on to the
Schedule of
the public one. And so a lot of things in our life had to rearrange
around that.
financially
To
around
prioritize
that, to
it.
prioritize. And sometimes when I go to like supermarket or places, and she would see little things and she would say, "Mommy, may I have this?" And I say, "No, baby, we can't take that now. Maybe when Mommy get paid month end, we get that." She's like, "Okay," and she's gone. No drama, no anything. And sometimes it breaks my heart, because I say, how can one little girl be so understanding? I call her my little trooper.
Aww.
Because I'm telling you, Nackia, that little girl is a blessing to me in more than one ways. And every day I look at her, she is what motivates me. And if when I come from dialysis and I'm sleeping, she's right there under my arm. Sometimes I say, "Baby, go watch TV." You understand me? She's not leaving me. And she's always, she's just this loving child, and she's so understanding. She is wiser than her years. I think God gave her to me for a reason.
Yes.
He knew I was going to need her, because honestly, she is the one that sometimes, even when I don't feel like coming out of bed, and she come and say, "Mommy, we're going to school today," or so on and so on, I just get up and we go. And I'm telling you, that little girl is something else. And I thought every day I thank God for her.
What advice would you give Sherieka that's just leaving Manning's 1996 if you had to see her? What would you tell her? What one thing would you tell her?
Sherieka, life is short. Enjoy every moment, no matter how small, no matter how big, no matter how wide, no matter how narrow. Enjoy it. That's it. Enjoy life.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it to the max.
Are you walking your most challenging season now?
Girl, yes. Yes.
So educate the audience about your sickness. If you have to educate somebody who doesn't understand it.
Okay. I am at end stage renal failure.
Okay.
Means that my kidneys are not functioning like they should. And therefore, I can get a transplant. that can make me live a little longer and a more normal life.
And you only need one, right?
You can live
So
with one
literally we need to
kidney.
educate them,
Right, because Jamaicans, we don't have a donor system out here like you guys overseas. Overseas, a complete stranger will look on someone and say, hey, I have a kidney here, take one of mine. Out here, the Jamaicans are so afraid because they are not educated to know that they can live with one kidney.
Yes, we only need one.
Only need one.
And I learned that it will grow to the size of the donor. So an adult can give a child and it will adjust to the child's body.
Yes.
Like it's an extraordinary organ that adjusts to the person, provided the blood match.
So in Jamaica, there's not much help. There's not much, what should I say now?
Resources
to facilitate that, because unless a family member is willing to give. I'm from a small family. I have one sister. I have a brother by my father's side. He tested. He has a trace of diabetes. So once you have a
trace of something,
they're not going to take it. Right. My sister's blood doesn't match mine because we're two different fathers.
Are you willing to share the blood type?
My blood type is B positive. So if you're out there and you're willing to give me a chance of life, giving me a kidney, my blood type is B positive,
which is not common.
And right, so I can only get from O persons, universal persons, or somebody with B positive also.
Okay.
Right.
Literally, this is educational.
Yeah.
So the way to take for granted
right.
certain things that you are already aware of, so we have to share so that they know.
And even at work, I get tired easily. I'll be here with you right now, happy as a lark and going on, and then by the time I reach out there, I am drained. I'm literally drained to the point where I feel as if I'm going to faint, and I deal with that every day. Sometimes I go home and I can't manage my duties at home, as you would say. So it makes, and I have these terrible headaches. Sometimes I feel as if my head is pounding, and we tend to get depressed easily, because to be hooked up on a machine for 4 hours twice per week, it's not easy.
It is not.
It's
and
not
I hear
easy.
Sometimes you need additional injections as well.
Right, because I'm anemic, so I need extra medication, iron medication, and those can be very expensive also. And along with that, we get these cramps. If they pull too much water from us, oh God, girl, sometimes I get some cramps, man. You know when you have muscle contract?
Yes.
That's what it feels like, but 10 times more. So it is so hot that I literally cry. So most times I'm in pain. I just want to acknowledge my husband. He has been a tower of strength during my illness. There is not an appointment that he doesn't follow me to. And at nights when I get my severe cramps, he's there to rub my feet. And we had ups and downs. It wasn't a perfect marriage, but I can say that I thank God that he provided him for me, because
I'm like me drop my papers.
because he has really been there. And as I said to you before, my body has gone through a lot of changes. This minute I was fat and round and sexy and nice, and next minute I'm slim, this minute I'm brown, this minute I'm dark. And not once have he ever let me felt ugly or unloved. So I want to say thanks, Veron, for all that you have been doing for me. It's not easy, but I'm happy that you stick with me through it. And
are you willing to share the cost of that treatment once a week?
Once a week?
Some people like details.
Oh, really?
Well,
to be honest, Nackia, before,
yes,
I was very personal with my sickness.
Yes.
I didn't want persons to know.
I know.
Anything.
I knew from the first time I contacted you. That's why I always said, no pressure.
No pressure.
Think about it.
Right. And then I was scared because I didn't want persons to know. You know, when you're sick, sometimes you have to accept it first. So I think I was in that phase where I need to accept it first and realize this is my life. There's nothing for me to be ashamed of. This is my life, and I need to understand that this is how I'm going to live it. So it makes no sense I hide it because I need help and I need support. And my friends have been giving me the emotional support and as best as they can.
Yes.
So if I didn't talk out and make them know a lot of things that I was going through, I would be suffering in silence. So I don't.
You don't. So
right.
you're not more open.
I'm no more open. I'll talk about it because I want to help myself and I want to help others.
Yes.
Because a number of us are suffering in Jamaica. I have friends who literally, my girlfriend called me last week and she told me that she's suicidal. I said, no, baby, don't say that. Because what? Bills piling up everything.
Yes.
And you know.
So some people. So I didn't want to be vague. So I'm an engineer. So I'm trying to go into different. I'm trying to switch different modalities as I sit with you, right?
Yeah.
So I want to be here and I'll be listening, but I also want people to be conscious and make decisions.
Okay.
And when you ask people to give, I want them to make an informed decision when they're giving.
Okay.
So if they have an idea of what the cost is and the toll is, they will know the need and will also gauge the giving. And how they give should not be impacted because of lack of knowledge. Right? So somebody might say you need help, and in their mind, in the US, they might think, oh, it's probably $2,000 or so, so let me give her 10 US. You see what I'm saying? So if they don't have any understanding of the need, it's hard for them to gauge and to give appropriately. Am I making sense? But I also don't want to overstep your privacy.
No. It's okay. I
One
paid
treatment.
$12,000 for one treatment. I go twice per week. I do. The injections, one is for $3,000 and one is for $1,500.
Thank you.
So that's
so, guys, who knows me? No, I ask questions for a purpose, and that's the reason why I ask. So just be conscientious of that bill, and be conscientious of the fact that she has other components of her life that she also have to take care of. So I ask those questions so you will know how to give appropriately. Also know that give what you can as well, and never make a muckle. Right? So for those who can give significant, now you have an idea of what it will be. And for those who don't have a lot but want to help with actions, then you can give what you can. Sounds good? Thank you very much. With that, I will move on.
okay.
What is the best advice you ever received from someone else?
Be yourself. No matter what, just be yourself. If persons can't accept you for who you are, that person don't belong in your life. Just be yourself.
What is success for you? How do you define success?
If I live, which I am going to see my daughter grow up to be a successful, independent, good citizen to society, good role model, I would say that's success. Because, grooming her for her to take her place in this world would be how I measure success. My success. Connie?
No, that's your success. So
yes.
I pray that there's many more seasons to come.
Yes.
But now looking back from where you are today, what are you most proud of?
Can I say two? Can I tell you two
Absolutely.
things? Okay. First, I'm most proud of my daughter.
We can tell.
I'm proud of that little girl. She's so intelligent. She is my sunshine. She is my motivator. She is my everything. I'm so proud of her. Also, I am proud of how strong I have become. I used to cry. Normally, I couldn't do an interview like this and I start crying. I will be crying out my eyes.
You only have one more question left. Just so you know.
I would be crying out my eyes because relating my experiences and remembering things that I've been through, I'll be crying like a baby. And if one thing this illness has taught me is how strong I am.
Honey, can I tell you I can feel it?
I didn't know
There's
I
a
was
sense,
strong.
there is this thing, I can't even tell you how I feel it. It's something else. It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
It's this force. I can't even tell you what I feel when I
Nackia,
sit with you.
I am strong.
Yes.
Because Nackia, what I've been through, sweetheart. There are nights when I cry. And when I tell us I cry. I cry till not even sound can come out of my mouth. But at the end of it, I come out on top. And I refuse to let it hold me down. I refuse to let this conquer me. I'm a warrior. And I'm strong and I'm proud.
I can feel it.
I'm very proud.
What do you want your legacy to be in this life that you've lived?
If one thing I could leave, I would leave with everyone. Because I know a lot of persons, they say, going through depression.
Yes, man.
A lot of persons. And
A lot
we
of undercover
see,
depressive people too.
And we see people day in, day out, and we don't know what them are going through.
Amen.
And that is why I always say, if you can't say something nice and kind, lock your mouth. If you don't have nothing good to say, no say nothing at all, because you don't know what people are going through.
Amen.
And you might see me smile because me go to school and a person say, she don't look like she's sick. She don't like she's sick because me bubble, me is like I refuse to let it get the best of me. A ball, yes, and whatever, but out in public, actually, a lot of persons are doing that. They're happy out in public, but when they go home, they're unhappy. So we have to be kind. So what I would like to leave is kindness. Be kind. Be loving. It doesn't matter to who. If I give somebody one bottle of water, they might be thirsty and you don't know what you do to that person. You understand me, Nackia? So just have love and give kindness. That's it. That's it,
You
Nackia.
still have the same laughing.
I'm telling you.
So I want to close now.
Oh Lord, it's finished?
Yes. How was that?
Good.
It wasn't as bad as you thought.
No, honestly, you make me feel comfortable. And you make me talk all the minute I want to talk. You're a good interviewer.
I want to say thank you for saying yes.
Fine.
Thank you for not getting annoyed with me every time I knock.
No.
Hey, just want you to know, I'm going to Jamaica again.
I tell you.
Just think about it.
Just think about
Oh
it.
my
Let me know.
gosh. Just let me know.
Yes.
So thank you for saying yes. I admire you.
Thank you. That's nice.
I do.
Yes.
And I want to let you know that you are loved.
I realize.
And
I realize.
it has been a blessing to have met you in high school and still know you today.
Yay!
And with that, we're going to close this episode.
That's it.
Yes. Guys, I want you to like this video. Share it with your friends, your schoolmates who have not seen this beautiful spirit in years. Subscribe to our channel to keep up with our weekly episodes. And if you want to help, do it in action. Love is a verb. It's not wind and air that you speak, it's a verb. So act and help if you can. Have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.